What is up, my boners? This is MrITryHard here, the nastiest commentator in all of motherfucking YouTube. How you guys been doing? I've been doing motherfucking fantastic. And today we have a gameplay of domination on the map standoff for you guys. I go 48-2, just shitting on these kids. Haven't posted a PW gameplay in quite a while, so hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Now, I know it's Monday and you guys all have the blues, because, well, let's be honest here, Mondays fucking suck, so I thought I was going to cheer you up with a little true story where you guys can laugh at me failing hard. And I don't think I've ever said this story ever, like, at least not on my channel. I think I might have on a podcast at one point, but anyways, the story has to do with me being in high school. I was, I think, in, like, must have been, like, 8th or 9th year. I don't know how old you were, like, what, like 14 or 15, and I was a late bloomer. Like, look at me now, but I was a late bloomer back then, and I was really not into girls until later on in my life, and I was just basically trying to focus on oh, and by the way, you guys will see the power of the silenced PDW in this game, at least in a few first few minutes, because man, these people do not know how to sound whore. Whatever, anyways. So, I'm in high school, I'm like starting to maybe get interested in girls. I was way more into sports, into gaming, into all that other stuff, and I'm just kind of doing my own thing, just, you know, whatever, and there was this one girl, beautiful, like this beautiful girl. She's like long blonde hair. She was like, you know, the girl everybody wanted to fuck in high school? That was her, alright? She was it. She was that one chick. She was everything everybody wanted. She was everything people were, like, fapping to. She was the shit, right? And turns out she was on my bus route home. She lived a few, like, what, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 20 minutes away from my house. So it turns out that, she was on my bus route. And, I mean, we were pretty close friends. I was kind of like that guy who posed no danger whatsoever to any girls ever, because I was like that, like, sports geek nerd type guy. It was, I didn't grow into who I was until I was, like, I don't know, 20, 21 years old. Anyways, so here I am, 14 years old, banging hot chick on the bus every night. And, you know, we talk and we goof off and we're joking around and whatever. We're just good friends. So she says that, like, she wants to tell this story about how she played this game of chicken with her boyfriend and that he pussied out. And I have no idea what this game is. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what's this game of chicken you call and whatnot? And she says, oh, it's super easy. It's a game where you dare somebody to do something, and if they don't do it, then you call them chicken, and then you laugh at them, and it's whatever, and then it's just a big joke. It's like the stupid fucking high school game everybody plays. It was stupid and whatever, but I mean, I don't know, it's a good, I don't know, segue to sex if you ask me. So, I'm like, alright, I still don't know what you're talking about. I'm kind of lost here with this thing of chicken and whatever. And she says, well, here, let me show you. And I had my own bus seat because I was a baller. And, not really, just because my bus seat partner was out of the bus at that time. We were kind of last to get off the bus because we kind of lived far away from school. So, she hops over to my bus seat, and, she says, move over, so she takes the outside, seat. And basically, at this point, like, not many people are left on the bus. It's kind of like half empty. I'm sitting kind of in the back of the bus, and, you know, we're kind of somewhat alone, somewhat, you know, I don't know, like, if I was me right now in that situation, that's my idea to, like, start doing some shit. Like, that's the perfect situation right there to start, like, fingering some pussy. But at that time, I was young, and I was really, like, kind of stupid. So I was like, you know what, whatever. Anyways, we're alone. And she says, all right, so here we go. We're going to start a game of chicken now. So she goes, she puts her hand on my knee, right? She puts her hand on my knee, and she says, are you chicken? And I'm like, what? She says, are you chicken? I'm like, no. So she puts the hand higher up on my thigh, and she goes up like a few inches, and she keeps on saying this, right? So I'm realizing at this point, shit, like, I know where this is going. Eventually, if I don't say that I'm chicken, she's fucking going to touch my penis. And I'm like, keep in mind, I am 14 or 15 years old at this point. Nobody has ever touched my penis. This is really interesting for me. And I go from, I went from super softy, you know, turtle in its shell type penis to fucking raging hard on in fucking half a second. I have this talent of being able to pop a boner in, like, I don't know, maybe I just stayed 14 years old of age. Like, maybe my penis is still 14 years old, because that thing can just go up and down in half a second. I don't need no work. That fucking Viagra is fucking a scam to me. Anyways, so I pop a huge boner at this point, but I'm wearing these, like, jeans, and you know how jeans are, right? They kind of, like, they're pretty good at hiding boners, so I don't think she knew, and besides, I had kind of a loose shirt on, so I was kind of covering that area up, so I feel like if I'm in a good situation at this point where she can't see the boner. So, of course, I want to be a man. I don't want to be no pussy, because she was just complaining about how her ex-boyfriend, or I'm not sure if she had a boyfriend at the time, I don't even know, how her boyfriend chickened out of a game of chicken, so I was like, I don't want to be that guy, right? So I say no, and so, you know, her hands keeps rising and rising, and it gets to a point where she ain't touching the penis, but it's pretty damn fucking close, right? It's up there. I feel like if the next time I say chicken, it's on at this point. Like that's my point of no return. That's that time when shit's gonna go down. It ain't no turning back at this point. So she looks at me and says, "Are you chicken?" And she's not like pervy about it. She's like super nonchalant about it. She's just like, you know, yeah, whatever. Are you chicken? And like as if she's just gonna go ahead and grab my fucking penis. And I'm like, I don't know if I want this, but I'm not sure what to do after. Like, I'm super inexperienced. I'm really not sure what's going on. I'm really not sure where this is gonna lead up. And then I'm thinking on my end, am I gonna be able to play chicken on her? Because I kind of want to touch her tits too. Like, she had some nice boobs and everything. So I'm like, all right, maybe this is interesting. And I'm like, you know, hesitant. And she looks at me and she's like, are you chicken for the final last time? And I'm not answering. I'm like, I freeze, and I'm like, what? And I'm asking her to repeat herself, which is a stupid excuse, and I'm like, what's going on? What are you talking about? And she says, like, she gets super angry and annoyed about it. She's like, oh, fuck you, you're such a fucking idiot, you know, and then she stops the game, right? She takes her hand off, and then I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, so maybe this is my time to, you know, initiate my side of chicken, right? Like, maybe, you know, I get to feel some boobs. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I got that far. You know, I try to play the whole maybe you'll be tougher than me card, because, you know, we all fucking know I want her to fucking, you know, do that shit. So I'm like, all right, so my turn. I put my hand on her shoulder, right? I'm like, she's wearing like this tank top. Boobs are fucking glorious. The cleavage is fucking great. And I feel like if I'm like talking about a porn movie, you guys better not be jizzing yourself right now. You guys make me jizz by jizz my motherfucking pants bun. Anyways, so I put my hand on her shoulder, and I'm like, are you chicken? And within a half a second, her gut response was like, yep. And then her bus stop was right there, and she got off the fucking bus. I never lost a boner so quick in my motherfucking life. I failed. I was young. All right, I was young. I fucking wanted the V, but I failed at getting the V. And then I learned that later on in life, you fucking go get the fucking V. So maybe you guys can learn from this. Maybe you guys, I know you guys like these true stories, man. You guys love these, and I hope you guys did. If you did, of course, reminder, hit the jizz on my motherfucking bands. Wow, did I say bands with a B? Pants bun. And hope you guys enjoyed. Bye, bye, and bye.